Welcome to Choker TV Modified. Please like and subscribe.
Thank you. Later, kiddo. Hi. Welcome back to the channel. What are we going to talk about today? Today's video is going to be very, what I call informational. It's about a recall on the Busa. So, I'm going to go over this information with you. And one of the main reasons I'm doing this is because this recall came out last year. I got the letter last year. And I thought everybody was familiar with this. I started talking to an individual and they were like, well, I didn't know there was a recall on it. So I'm like, yeah, there's a recall. So I'm doing this video to inform anybody who has, I believe it's a 22 to 2024 Busa. There's a recall. And it's the same recall from the last recall. Before we get into this recall letter, I got to take a look at my 2022 Hayabusa. I haven't seen it in a while because we're in the wintertime in Chicago, in the cold. And I think it's time for a cold start. In fact, I truly believe I got the lowest mile 22 Busa probably in the country. We're going to see how many miles on here. It's not many. Here we go. All right, let's take off this beautiful cover of this beautiful Busa. And we're going to do a cold start. When I say it's cold outside, it's cold outside. It's about, 30 degrees. So when you live in an area like Chicago, riding in January really does not happen. Even if it's a nice day, it's not safe to do that because you still got places that still got ice on the ground. I just wouldn't do it. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Before I start this, I'm going to tell you how many miles I got on this thing. It's kind of sad because really, the miles I have on here is basically saying I'm not a rider. But that's not true. But I am a rider. So here we go. How many miles on this bad boy? That is so sad. I only have 998 miles on this beautiful bike. Screw all that. Let's start. Here we go. It's going to be loud too. All right, let's get inside and talk about this second recall on this 2022 Hayabusa. Let's do this. All right, YouTube, let's go over this recall letter very quickly. All right, just to give you information. This whole video is to give information about this recall on a 2022 to 2024 Hayabusa. Suzuki Hayabusa, my Busa specifically. So it says this notice is sent in accordance with the requirements of the National Traffic and Motor Vehicle Safety Act. Suzuki Motor Corporation has decided that a defect which relates to motor vehicle safety exists in certain 22 to 24 Hayabusas. According to our records, you own one of the motorcycles affected by this recall. Now, mind you, this is the second recall, the second one, okay, for the same issue. Now, one thing they did say, if you did get this recall rectified, I mean, you took it to the dealership, which I did, and I'll post a video where I went to the dealership to take care of that. You still need to take it back second time and get this taken care of. Got to, okay? So if you didn't take care of the first recall, that's all right. You still need to take care of the second recall, okay? What's the problem? The front brake master cylinder reservoir cap diaphragm contains an additive that can affect the brake fluid and cause rubber parts inside the master cylinder to swell, which was, I believe, the last issue. If this issue occurs, proper brake fluid pressure may be affected, and the brake lever may require greater than normal travel and a subsequent application of the front brake. What is Suzuki doing to solve the problem? Under the recall campaign of 3, A as in Adam, 04, your Suzuki dealer will replace the affected front master cylinder part with new parts. The new parts include a master cylinder body. Last time they didn't replace the body, they replaced the seal on it, if I recall correctly, and a reservoir cap diaphragm manufactured with an updated material that will not cause swelling of the master cylinder rubber parts. The repair will take approximately 1 hour. Probably gonna take a little bit longer than that. So just to let you know, when you take it, if you haven't done it before, let you know it's gonna take a little longer than that, okay? What should you do? Basically, you gotta make an appointment with your dealership that you're gonna go to so they can order the part. When they order the part will be ready when you make your appointment to go on that date. Hopefully the date that you make is not a date where it's raining, because usually if you gotta change that date, they're gonna push you out another week or maybe another month, just to let you know now, okay? What else? I can't read the whole letter because this video will be very long. So the other thing they were saying is that if you had what to do if you receive this notice in error, don't worry about that. Customer reimbursement. Now this is important. 4 repairs before the safety recall notification. So basically they're saying is that if you already took care of this before you got the recall, they would reimburse you only for the items for this recall, which is this reservoir. Anything else, your travel, your gas, if you had to tow it, they're not covering that, okay? They're not gonna cover it. And the only way they're gonna cover that too, you need to show a receipt where you went to the dealership and that you went to the dealership and you had it repaired. All right, you gotta show the receipt. And there was some other thing on here you had to show. Hold on, I'm gonna find out for you. Oh, here it is. Proof of ownership, your repair order, and a proof of payment for the repair. That's the only way they're gonna reimburse you. Anything extra, you get nothing. So for instance, if you fell off that bike and it couldn't stop, I guess it's gonna be a civil case, I guess. So anyway, listen, that's enough for this video. This video was made just to inform any Hayabusa owners. And if you're a Hayabusa owner, you gotta be a cool person like myself. Anyway, so that's it. Be blessed, not stressed. Later, I love y'all, and more riding this year. All right, because I didn't do it last year. And I got some more stuff coming up. Ooh, some real good stuff. So, be blessed, not stressed. Love you. Later.